Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're back on the Mini Cooper and we are trying to fix the issue with the overflow tank leaking. Stay tuned. So basically the overflow tank on the Mini Cooper, it's on the right hand side and there is a hose like this pipe here going from the overflow tank to the radiator. Basically when the tank is overflowing it travels along this hose down then into the back of the radiator. Kind of sits a bit like this. I've replaced this in the past. Basically this part here rubs on the air intake box and it wears through. When I first got the car it was partially worn through, so I replaced it, being proactive so it wouldn't leak again. But when I reinstalled it I put some cable ties around here thinking it will have to rub through the cable ties then into the hose. So I've just left it alone. It's been a couple of years. Inspected it the other day and I couldn't believe it, but basically it has worn through both cable ties and then into the pipe and it's now leaking. So when the car gets to temp it basically boils over and runs along this hose and starts coming out. It's not much, it's not well, it is high pressure, but for some reason I don't know if the hole was just that small, it was kind of coming out and just trickling down the hose. I'm sure the one I've got has a much deeper drop, but this is for the car so it should be a direct fit. But let's get the old one off first, bring it in, compare them. So quite simply there's a clip that you pull out using a flathead screwdriver and that will just pull up, and then you have a clip on this side which you can access from the right just near the radiator. Pull that and this will pull out. There is a little plastic cover that covers this section. Just a pry tool, screwdriver will do the job. Pull that plug out, remove that to the side and then remove your part. So this is the fix that I've done. It's nothing pretty. Basically I just put some rubber around, then a hose clamp just to pull it down, and that has stopped it from leaking. And to be fair, this has been going for a few weeks now and it's worked, but it doesn't look too clever. Oh, that is the cable tie, by the way. That is one of them. This one must have moved down and then the other one took the hit. The other one actually went all the way through and it was actually off. It was like kind of hanging on at the bottom here. It slid down. So yeah, as you can see, it is actually worn through a good chunk of that, and it's crazy. It's such a bad design. But comparing these two, they are pretty much identical. Yeah, so this is like a braided sleeve that they put over. It's pretty tough. You can't move it. That should hopefully prevent this from happening again. And as you can see, yeah. So I think I'll just put this back on, fill the reservoir up, run the engine to temp, turn it off, check the level, fill it back up if it's dropped, and call that done. So let's go and put this back on the car. so that is it complete. So what do you need? You will need a 10mm socket. You will need a flathead screwdriver. If you have one, a pry tool. If not, it's not a problem. Use your screwdriver, just pry it off, and that'll pull that bung out. And that is it really for tools. Some coolant, a tiny bit, I mean literally a couple of shots of coolant, if that, just to top back up, because when you take this pipe off, there's a tiny bit at the top of the radiator that just trickles out, a tiny little bit. You need to replenish that, so make sure you top back up after you're finished. The pipe itself, as you can see, it looks a bit of a mess, but basically, as I was saying, you use a screwdriver, pry this clip out till it comes to these stops here. See, there's a ridge there and a ridge there. It'll only pull out as far, you can pull it further, but it will stop there. Pull it off on your new part, pull the clip out, just like this, slide it on the fitting, and then push that in. This is keyed. I didn't realise, but it is keyed. There is a wide key here and a thin key here. It basically slides on kind of like a bit like this kind of angle, and I think it's on purpose so that you can get access to this clip through from the side of the radiator, like I showed you guys. So you slide it on, it'll only go one way. Once it's on, push that in, give it a tug back, same at the top, pull it up, doesn't come off, you are done. The part number for my car is 17127617366. That is for the Mini Cooper 2015 F55 European spec 1.5 diesel. So if you have that car, this is the one you need. If not, contact your BMW group and they will get you the right part number. Now I only replaced this 30,000 miles ago. Yeah, about 30,000 miles. It was about a year and a bit ago, so it's about 30k. And as I said, I put a cable tie around it. I've actually compressed the pipe, which I didn't realise I did that. That is the hole. As you can see, it's a tiny little hole, but you can actually see where it's just worn right through it. Now there was two of these in place and one moved down, so I put another one on, and that one, I don't know if it was a different brand of cable tie. I don't think that would have made much of a difference, but this was basically when I found the car in this state leaking. This was like that. The unfortunate part is that it's £30 brand new. Now, £30 isn't a great amount of money, I guess, to fix a coolant issue. It's quite a cheap fix, much cheaper than go to the garage. It should be £100 labour before they even start replacing parts. But it's just, you shouldn't have to buy it. And the thing is, these are a common issue, I'm assuming, because there's loads on eBay secondhand. People are charging £30 to £50. I've seen someone charging £54 for this part used from a low mileage car. I rang up BMW and it was £30, 20 pence, I think it was. Something like that. It wasn't more than £31. And it's a brand new part. And it's a newer version with the wrap around it. The ones on eBay are just this. So we're going to call this one here, guys. It's a pretty straightforward install replacement. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hope you found it educational. Hope it's helped you guys out. If it has helped you guys out, then please do leave a comment down below. It's always great when you do a video like this and someone actually comments down below saying that, oh, thank you, it's, you know, you've just saved me a trip to the dealership, I've fixed it, and it's good news. I like to hear stuff like that. So if you have any good stories, then please do leave them down below. Like always, guys, please do like, subscribe and comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.